take that personally.
Good morning, Andrew!
Morning, Tom. Looking forward to this one.
And another good morning to little Reese in the back.
Lovely to see you all. Excited for today.
And one final good morning to you. Thanks very much for being with us. Welcome along to Fournilwrittenalloverit for another episode.
Here we are on the travels again.
And we're off to a passionate footballing pocket of the Black Country. West Bromwich Albion awaits.
Yes, mate. Massive club, West Brom.
And we begin this weekend's edition of Fournilwrittenalloverit with good news.
What's the good news, Tom?
Not only have we recorded back-to-back victories for the first time this season, it also means we've recorded back-to-back 1,000 likes plus on the channel.
Oh, back-to-back.
Here on Fournilwrittenalloverit.
You mighty Blues. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Really, really good effort. Thanks for that.
Same again, please, as we hurtle towards 20,000 subscribers. Reece, what should everybody do out there if they're enjoying the content?
Well, it should be making sure that they're subscribed to start with, but also make sure that you like the video as well, as it really is appreciated.
Tell your friends, subscribe. It does help Tom. It helps the channel.
Reece boy, no success on the road for Pompey at all since mid-October. Hoping that changes today.
Come on, you out the relegation zone, mighty Blues, for now until Tuesday night where we go further up. John Messino, Tricky Blues.
That's exactly what you were going to say.
I was going to say exactly that. You're taking the words right out of my mouth.
Range. I can get a range of things from there.
Noise is good, let's win this game. Very rarely to see FIFA badges on a referee at this sort of level. Good start, make it count. 82 years with a top flight club here, founding members of the Football League. Zach Swanson with a touch of the quasies about him. Schmid won't want to see either of those two back. It's a real shame because it comes at the end of 20 minutes of really good Pompey football. All of a sudden West Brom show up and pretty much game set match.
3-0, and it's Jeb Wallace, of course it's Jeb.
Case study at home, folks. Sunderland, Bristol City, Blackburn, here again, miles onside, and it's 4-0, and it's not even half time. didn't expect to be saying this today, or never really expect to be saying it. I'd actually quite like West Brom to score again to avoid the ignominy of yet another 4-0 written all over it away from home. That's not a damning indictment of what we've just seen in that first 45 minutes. I don't know what is.
You know, the first quarter of that match, it was a real disconnect between their midfield and the final third. Without creating anything clear cut, I felt we looked the more likely to score. The first goal is, you know, I feel sorry for Nico. He'll look at himself long and hard, won't he? Again, we're looking at, this isn't anything to do with a lack of ability. We just seem to have down tools and stopped doing what we're good at. And I've consumed Lord knows how many thousands of hours of football in my life, and I can't explain that turnover. Suddenly, we were the ones being bullied. Their tails were up.
We've seen it too many times this season, especially away from home, where as soon as we concede, it's the next one, the next one, the next one, and we just cannot afford to keep doing this. Before the whole game last night, we were 18. We're currently one place above the drop by 1 point. How are you feeling, Tom?
I have to say, Reece, I'm not feeling fantastic.
We were very aware, we think, of potential for rotation here. Again, I just want to make that clear to viewers. This has got nothing to do with rotation.
I remember infamously saying on this channel last season that if Marlon Pack sneezes, the rest of the team catches a cold. If you haven't got Josh Murphy or Callum Lang on the pitch, then this season we don't just catch a cold, the rest of the team have to take the week off sick. It's really quite bad.
West Brom has scored 7 past us now so far this season, and we've only played 1.5 games.
But now we're sitting in a situation again, the game's gone, and frankly you can add it to the list.
3, 2, 1.
Riley Towler nearly had 250 quid off. You've been framed for that one. Oh, wow.
What are you doing?
Do we take that personally? As you can hear, the Pompey classics have come out.
It's only 5-0.
Oh! Yes! Come on! We have a goal! Tommy Waddingham on his debut! Find me another fan base that reacts like this to a 5-1 defeat. Remarkable.
I prefer the Benjani chants than that, to be honest. It was a good laugh, good day out.
If you go back to any of the games away from home where we've conceded 3 or more, watch the last bit at the end, and we're probably about to say the same thing, just saves you the trouble. I'm joking, view duration, watch this, stay here. Pompey have lost 6 away league games on the spin for the first time since the Premier League days back in 2006. That was a run of 9. But I do have good news, Dan. Different circumstances, different situation entirely. We stayed up by 4 points that season, and we relied heavily on our home form that year as well.
Well, yeah, but we also took 20 points from the last 10 matches, Tom, and I can't see that happening this season. So swings and roundabouts, and that's a long time ago, and today is now. I'm feeling like there's a 20-minute spell in that game where we basically stopped competing, down tools and threw it away, and we drew that second half. I think we probably had to make the changes in the second half to settle into it. You know, we had situations like that mix-up between Towler and Ogilvy.
That little moment there, that was like watching someone turn up to get married in pyjamas. It was really, didn't look right at all.
Just showed me that the...
Here we go. I'm going to channel the positivity of that man there, Dan.
The more we do this,
and the minute we don't
ourselves,
turn up at home, then you start to really worry, don't you?
Yeah, no, we put pressure on ourselves.
Yeah.
And in 20 minutes, mate, we've just gift wrapped it, we've put a nice big bow on it, and we've written the tag, with love, Pompey.
Yep.
that first 20 minutes, we were doing it all. We were in the game, we were winning the 50-50s.
Did you watch us win a tackle in the second half? Could probably count them on your hand, I would have thought. The one positive you take from today is the Tommy Waddingham debut goal, isn't it? We come away from today and I think we're all kind of singing and dancing, and Josh Murphy and Ben Jarney and whatever. A little bit of a comfort blanket. Just to sort of distract you. When you actually do just sort of pull yourself away from it and think, oh my word, that's a really troubling day in Pompey's history in the championship this season.
And I know we keep alluding to it, but there has been far too many this season, and it just puts a damper on it, doesn't it? Because the performances at home have been absolutely brilliant, and they have been. It's so hard to go to all these games, travel up and down the country, spend all this money, and they put in performances like that. The boys here, the fans, they back them all the way, and I don't know any other fans in this country, especially, that would applaud them, sing their hearts out at the end when they come over after a 5-1 defeat.
How are we in this position whereby we're needing to compete in such a way? We should be in a position, really, by this point in the window, where you can tweak, change, but still put a plausible, a connectable 11 together.
Agreed.
I honestly think it could have gone either way second half. Honestly. You've got to take the positives, ain't you?
Credit to West Brom, by the way. No Josh Madger, no Semi Ajayi, yet they have still done the most emphatic of jobs on us. We wish them all the best for their return back up to the Premier League. I'd probably argue, given what we've seen today, probably the best of the rest in terms of the Championship, outside of that top 4 bracket right now. So the usual Pompey adage away from home applies here, that we need to be at our absolute top tilt to get anything from the game whatsoever. We're the Pompey, the mighty Pompey, we never win away. Guess what, people? There's a Pompey home game coming up, so there might be something in it. We'll see you Wednesday morning for the next instalment of Fournilwrittenalloverit. If you stuck with us right to the end, you're absolutely mental. But thank you to all of you out there, and to all our subscribers, to people who might not have subscribed already. Come and join us, because we're watching this lousy lot away from home for the rest of the season. So why not? It might be a laugh. Keep the faith. Thanks for watching, and until next time, as always,
Play up, Pompey!
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway like a lazy